I'm Kenneth, a relationship coach and a psychotherapist. Don't go through a breakup alone. Click on the link in the description below to get a one-on-one coaching with me, or go to my website, askcraig.net. Hi there, I'm Coach Kenneth, and in this video I'm going to be talking to you about no holiday reach out. So I know how difficult the holidays can be when you're going through a breakup and haven't been in contact with your ex for a while, or maybe you are and it's here and there, sparse, you're not really sure what's going on. So I thought I would talk about this because I know it can be a very stressful time. Let's be honest, even when you're in a relationship, a holiday period can be very, very stressful for you guys. Whether it be financial problems, trying to get your partner something that they would want, feeling disappointed in what they got you. Maybe you went too extravagant and they didn't, or vice versa, and you feel like they love you more, or they feel like you love them more and they feel smothered. A lot of things can come into play around the holidays. It can be very difficult to balance. So I know many of you guys were counting the days to Christmas in hopes that your ex would reach out for you. And for some of you, they did reach out. And I can't wait to hear how that's going for you guys. But for a lot of you guys, and I would guess more than not, they didn't reach out. And that can be very, very disheartening. And I know, I've been in those shoes. I remember those days. Absolutely the worst. And the thing is that you want to be very cautious on giving the reach out at a holiday meaning. And you want to be aware of how much meaning you're really giving that reach out over that time. Well, let me explain after I get through this email. I have several emails today. I think I have 3. This first one, they said, "Hi Craig, hope you had a Merry Christmas." I did, thank you very much. Unfortunately, mine was absolutely the worst of my life. I'm sorry to hear that. I've been there and I remember those days. They are the worst. My ex and I had been dating for 3 years and broke up about 4 months ago. I'm pretty sure she isn't in a relationship, and I was convinced she would reach out at Christmas. I don't know why, but I had been telling myself for weeks, she still loves me, she'll reach out. She didn't. I'm crushed and I'm heartbroken. I hardly spent any time with my family. I didn't hardly talk. I barely ate. I came home and just cried. I feel like such a fool. I really thought she still loves me and was going to finally reach out today. Well, you have to be careful of the story you're telling yourself. Obviously, you kept thinking that she was going to reach out. You were convincing yourself of that. Didn't happen, and it was 1,000 times more painful if you had just said to yourself, we'll wait and see. Maybe she will, maybe she won't. And now you are probably telling yourself things like, oh, she doesn't care about me anymore. She doesn't love me anymore. She didn't even reach out at Christmas. Well, you want to be careful about how much meaning you really give it. Because, and this goes for both positive and negative things, you might be saying, well, they didn't reach out because they don't care anymore. Well, yes, that is possible, of course, but you don't know the answer for sure. So, giving it meaning and putting layers onto the behavior is going to, in a lot of cases, just cause you additional pain. If they didn't reach out, that's really all you know. They didn't reach out. Does that mean they don't care about you? Possibly. But you don't know that. Maybe they sat there and thought about you all day and thought, well, I can't contact her today, or I can't contact him today because I haven't heard from them and I haven't reached out, and now it's Christmas, and now if I message them, they're going to be upset that I ruined the holiday. I'll wait another couple days and then I'll see, how was your Christmas? Things like that happen. So be careful with the level of meaning and the layers that you're giving, the interpretations that you're giving to a behavior. The bottom line is they didn't reach out. That's all you know. Could it mean they don't care? Sure, it could. I'm not going to deny that. That would be ridiculous. Could it mean that they thought about you all day? Absolutely. They could have been thinking about you too, hoping that you would reach out. Does it hurt? Yes, it does. Does it suck? Uh-huh. Absolutely. Yep, it really does. But think about this. They also received a message from you as well. And that message is you didn't reach out either. And hopefully it will trigger their anxiety and they will give it meaning because they don't have the coach to help them through this. So hopefully they will give some meaning to you not reaching out, and it will make them anxious about you, start thinking about you, missing you, and help in the process of re-attracting them. But here's a really good wake-up call for you guys, okay? And a lot of you need this, and surprisingly, some of the people that I coach on a regular basis have even needed this reminder and wake-up call recently. What if your ex had reached out to you? What if they did text you today? Would you have been ready? My guess is a lot of you would not have been ready. That a lot of you guys are consistently watching a no contact video when you're not learning the skills to get ready for that relationship again. Some of you guys are, but a lot of you are not. How many times have you watched How to Be Your Superman or How to Be the Mountain? How to Make Your Partner Feel Loved? Guys, I am telling you right now, if you don't have those skills, when they do contact you again, and maybe they are reaching out with the indirect direct approach, you are going to blow it. A breakup is a symptom of a problem. Okay? A symptom of an unhealthy or an unhappy relationship. And if you do not correctly assess what went wrong, you are going to blow it again. I'm telling you because I see it all the time. And I have to give you warning because many of you guys right now are sitting there watching this video thinking, not me, you don't do what you need to do. And then when you do get the chance, and you're always surprised, poof, I see it every day. So, think about this. How many times have you gone to the website and then thought about signing up for the coaching, but not actually done it? You guys follow through. That is what I'm here for. I want to help you look at and assess the situation, help you figure out what went wrong, what you can do to correct it, and the things that you can do to give yourself the best chance. I'm telling you, every day I hear stories like this guy. This email is from Reginald, who said, "Hi Craig, I want to let you know you are doing a great job as a coach. However, like many of us, I was not great as a student. After I signed up for your email coaching, you had given me very insightful information and very specific instructions. You even highly recommended a Skype coaching for me. I started to implement your strategies, and when my ex contacted me, they actually started working. I feel like a complete and utter moron though, as I didn't stick to your plan. I completely ignored it, and it blew up in my face." I'm sorry to hear that. I don't know what to tell you guys sometimes. If you don't stick with my strategies and you go off and you follow some other coach's strategies or do something else that you concocted in your brain, it's not going to work. Trust me, guys. Trust me. He said, "I don't want to share my story as it's too embarrassing. I'll just say this. It did involve a grand gesture at Christmas. Suffice to say, I made a complete fool of myself, and my ex told me she was no longer interested, and I knew it was because I ignored your advice. Guys, get an assessment of your situation and how to work on yourself, and give yourself the best chance of reattracting your ex. Because, like I say all the time, in more cases than not, they will revisit the idea of getting back with you. Will you be ready? I got another email here. This guy had done a Skype coaching with me, I think about a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks ago. And he wrote, "Finally, she wrote me Merry Christmas. She just tells me that she hopes I have a good time with my family and that I do not work too much, with 2 kisses. I don't know if she just wanted to be kind, because she's that kind of girl, LOL. Or, as you tell me, it may be the direct approach. However, I feel that it is too fast to ask her to do an activity. It seems that I do not feel comfortable to already propose an activity. Should I just tell her the same thing and wait to see if she offers me anything, or if she texts me later? Thank you and Merry Christmas." Well, he's right. Sometimes your ex is telling you Merry Christmas to just be polite. And it would be foolish not to acknowledge that that does happen. A lot of times that, there is some interest behind it, and they almost certainly don't realize how much you have been traumatized by the breakup or obsessing over them and figuring out ways to get them back. Every situation like this is very different, and there are very small subtleties that I can help you assess with your particular situation. In this guy's situation, he had been with this girl for a couple of years. I remember the whole story, and I think that she still does care about him, and I think in his particular case, he should just ask, "How are you doing?" See what she says, because they're supposed to go to an event, I believe, in the next couple weeks, and focus on, I had given him some tips and exact ways to say things about the event. I hope he sticks with that plan and see how that goes, because I think he has a pretty good shot. But if your ex did reach out for you at Christmas, you can get a personal assessment of the situation and how to handle your own particular issues, and really give yourself the best chance to reattract them, because it can be a very, very small opportunity. Let's be honest. There was a lot of problems, enough to the point where they broke up with you, and if you do not maximize this little effort or this little opportunity that you have, you can do something that turns them off right away. It's up to you to decide how much they mean to you. All I can do is offer it for you guys and tell you I work very hard at figuring this stuff out, and I would be happy to try and help you with your situation. Believe me. So, in closing, I do understand a lot of you guys are even more stressed, depressed, sad, hurt, angry, scared over not hearing them over the holidays. I really do. And just be careful about how much meaning that you do give it either way, and let me help you with whatever your situation is. I will be happy to. But if you like the video, put a like on there, and if you appreciate the work that I do, put a like on there just to let me know. Make sure you do subscribe to the channel, because I do post videos Monday through Friday. And when you want to get my help personally, go to my website, askcraig.net. That's it for this video. I'm Coach Craig Kenneth, and I will talk with you soon.